Hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug. This is my girlfriend, Alyssa.
And this is my girlfriend, Lauren.
And today we're eating In-N-Out.
Yes, we are.
While answering some of your questions that we got from our Instagram.
Look above, you'll see our Instagram and our TikTok. We ask pretty frequently.
We say, hey, little people in our phone, what's up? Let's eat. I'm starved.
Let's do it. But before we do, are you subscribed?
Oh, have you liked this video even though you haven't gotten through a majority of it yet?
Have you commented, oh, I wish I could be eating In-N-Out with you guys right now?
Because if you do, I would love you very much. And if you ding that bell so you can get notified every time we post a new video, that would be great. Because we're posting 3 times a week.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we wear fun stuff. Like I have this special In-N-Out shirt that says double double because that's my order.
That's a lie.
Double meat. Double meat.
Live on the channel doesn't eat the cheese. I'm eating the cheese.
It's still a double double. It's still a double double.
All right, let's get into it.
I get my fries well done, so they came in a separate bag.
I get mine classic.
Floppy. We should tell them our orders.
For me, double animal style, which means it's mustard fried and has grilled onions. I add raw onions on top of that and chopped chilies, which makes it a little spicy, and then I get a classic fry.
Okay, so what I have today is an iced tea. I don't always do an iced tea. I love to do the chocolate milkshake, but today I need a little caffeine, so iced tea, unsweetened. Then for burger, I do a double meat. I'm not a cheese girl. Animal style, which Lauren explained. Mustard fried and grilled onion. Then I add raw onion, chopped chilies.
No tomato,
and then pickle. Sometimes I get it with the tomato because Lauren likes to eat the tomato out of mine sometimes.
I will eat it.
And then I have a fry, well done. And then the hack is to get extra spreads.
Oh my god, these are so good.
You can dip your fries and you can
put it on your burger.
Extra on your burger. I do both.
And then we're also answering questions.
This is just nice. I wonder if you guys know how much joy you bring to me and my girlfriend, so beautiful and gay.
That's so sweet.
That's so nice.
Oh, sometimes you guys are sending us the cutest, sweetest messages.
You're wonderful people.
What is something small you love about each other?
This is a good question.
This is a good question. That's sweet. I want to think of like a really good one. I love how much you love food because I love food a lot. And so it's awesome that we get to love food together.
Yeah, that is really fun. My small thing that I love about you. Oh, Lauren, when we're in the middle of doing activities, really enjoy saying, I'm so happy right now. And I think it's so sweet every time she says it. And it reminds me of how happy my life is because I feel like it's so rare that I pause and like acknowledge how happy I am. But since being with Lauren, I'm always acknowledging it because she's always being like, I'm so happy right now. Because she's usually happy.
I'm happy a lot of the time.
And I'm happy too. And I know that I'm happy, but it's just nice to hear it being vocalized.
You're sweet.
You're sweet.
One of the things I love about Alyssa is I can always tell when she's gonna give me a little kiss. There's something about it in her eyeballs. I just know, and it makes me very happy. It's like a little pre-show. It's really sweet. These are so good.
Yeah, this is delicious. Honestly, I'm surprised I took a bite of my burger first because I usually eat some fries first.
Why?
I don't know, it's just the way I do it.
The burger's the best part to me. So it's hard because I want to go in first, but I also want to savor it more. And I feel like the food at the beginning, I'm mowing through.
The spread is the best part to me.
Oh my god, it's so good.
So good. And I know there are a bunch of copycat recipes. They don't taste as good.
And it's free. Sometimes we just order extra to have in our fridge.
We'd like to put them on like breakfast. Like we'll
tater tots and
eggs and tater tots. Delicious. Oh, I was thinking of another small thing that I loved about you.
Oh,
because you said too.
Oh, I was just loving you.
My other favorite little thing about Lauren is that she loves to take baths, and sometimes she's in there for a really long time because she likes to let it drain a little and then add more hot water in. So she could be in there for hours, and sometimes she will ask me to visit her, which I think is really sweet because she'll miss me because she's away in her bath, and I don't love baths as much. I get overheated. So
sometimes I'll FaceTime her. I'll be like, what are you doing?
And I'll be like, I'm waiting for you to get out of the bath, girl.
One of these says, have y'all ever been called sisters in public? Mm-hmm. And I don't think we have, but when we were touring our apartment that we live in now, we were telling our landlord, like, we were super interested, and she was like, there are two bedrooms in our apartment. One of them is very small, and we use it as our office.
We're in it right now.
And she was like, are you two gonna fight over the big bedroom? And we were like, no, we're a
both gonna be in there.
And she goes, well, that makes things easy.
Yeah.
That was so awesome.
Yeah, she's funny. I feel like we haven't really been called sisters, but people have asked us if we're sisters.
Probably.
Like, I remember one guy was like, both of you have such a unique vibe. Are you sisters? And we were like, no, we're dating.
I don't remember that, but I believe you.
It was in San Diego. We were shopping for rocks.
Oh.
By the beach.
I remember that by the little sea lions.
I'm from San Diego. I'm sure people think we're sisters, but I feel like mainly people just sometimes think we're friends.
That's definitely the big one. Sometimes for fun, I'll tell people we're married.
That's true.
And they'll be like, how long have you been married? And I'll be like, 5 years. Like, I always say a long time.
This one's interesting.
Okay.
Do you feel it's impossible to be monogamous and bi?
No.
No. I think there's so many different types of people. It's just an interesting one.
I feel like there's so many bi people who are monogamous.
Yeah. I think it's probably hard for some people, like anything's hard for some people, but
I feel like, just like there are polyamorous lesbians, like, I don't think your sexuality equates to your amory status.
No, not at all.
Or ogamy status. I don't know what that's called.
Ogamy?
Like monogamy, polyamory. What is that called?
Which? Monogamy or polyamory?
Like sexuality. You're like a lesbian, you're bi, you're pan, whatever. But is that like a subset of your sexuality, or is it separate?
I think it's like a qualifier that you put before.
Right? So like what is that?
I don't know. Descriptor? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a name for that, but if there is, let us know. Oh, this one's just fun. What are your favorite video games?
Oh, well, I love playing Fortnite because I have little brothers and they taught me Fortnite and I love playing it with them. The Sims. If you haven't seen our Sims video, multiple videos. I think we have 4 Sims videos up right now. A lot of fun with those. I really liked Animal Crossing for a while on the Switch, because I have a Switch. That's what I play Fortnite on as well.
I also have a Switch. I enjoyed Animal Crossing when it first came out. Probably I could play again soon, because I feel like I played so much right when it came out that I was kind of like,
oh my god, we should do island tours.
That would be really fun.
Guys, you want to see our Animal Crossing island?
Mine's probably filled with cockroaches and weeds.
Same. My like villagers are gonna be like, where have you been, girl?
We thought you were dead. My all-time favorite video game is probably Pikmin. I just love them. They're so cute. We should play, because you can play multiplayer. I'm not a huge gamer because I hate being stressed out by things that I feel are unproductive. Like if I would rather do a craft, because then I end up with something. Whereas I understand why people like video games, but any video game with fighting just like makes me nervous.
Yeah.
And it stresses me out. So
I really wanted to play.
I'm a cozy gamer.
Well, I played some of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but the fighting stresses me out. I'm like walking around the monsters in stealth mode because I like don't want to engage. It's funny because I just said I love Fortnite. It's different. Fortnite is different. It's like very low stakes.
I can't even play Pokemon. I don't like catching
Did you have Nintendogs? Oh my god.
I had the Nintendogs DS. The pink one with the paw prints.
Chic girl.
Yeah, it was
What kind of dog did you have? Like not the dog you picked out, but like I had Nintendogs Dalmatian.
Oh.
Is yours like Pomeranian or something? Chihuahua.
They're different type. Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah, so they came out with different versions of Nintendog that had special dogs.
Did they have just a standard one?
I don't know.
Because I feel like I don't recall. But
they might have, but I feel like they had a bunch of different versions.
I feel like I definitely had like a Shiba Inu looking dog. But I don't recall the version.
Did you have Webkins?
Yes. I had so many Webkins. I still have them in my mother's garage.
Really?
Some of them.
I love Webkins.
What was your favorite Webkins creature?
The one I always think about, I think she might have been my first. The white scruffy dog with the pink bow. I also had a mini hippo that I really liked.
I had, first of all, the toad with the hearts all over it. I believe I had her and I loved her. I had the pink Google. And I named her Summer because as a child I love the film 500 Days of Summer.
That's so funny.
I got her for my birthday.
We watched 500 Days of Summer for the first time
Pretty recently.
I think that's so funny that you loved it as a kid.
I did, well, because I loved Zooey Deschanel.
You were a little twee girl.
Yeah, I
Twee
was.
lover.
I was. I'm shocked I have not spilled on myself.
I'm proud of you.
I'm trying to be good for the viewers. I'm not a huge spiller, but when it comes to In-N-Out, I usually get like a speck of something on me.
How old were you when you both came out? I was in 7th grade when I came out to my parents, and they were the first people I came out to.
I was probably 15, I think. But I never really came out.
You just were like,
But I started dating girls when I was 15, yeah.
Alyssa had like the ideal, like what people claim is the ideal where she didn't come out, she just started dating girls, and
Yeah.
her family and friends were like, okay. For the most part, right?
A lot of my friends were gay, so
That's so slay. Were your friends coming out to you? Or was it just like, we're dating girls now?
you know, a lot of people have come out to me in my life. Like even people I don't know very well. I think I just
Really?
like, have that type of vibe.
Maybe because you are queer.
Yeah, I also think it's because of my round face and big eyes.
You said, it's my Pixar-like appearance that makes people comfortable disclosing their sexuality to me. I don't want this burger to be over. It's so good.
How to deal with stress of moving in with your partner, how to talk financials with your partner. I think before you move in, ideally you would talk about how you're gonna handle financial stuff. I think a lot of people get into not good situations because they don't discuss, and even with a roommate, like you should discuss financial stuff, what
You
you're
don't want
comfortable.
the strain, like,
Yeah, and discuss everything, like how are you gonna split groceries? How are you gonna split the rent? Like, does somebody make more money? Maybe they should pay a little more. I think that if you're not ready to be open with somebody about money, you're probably not ready to move in with them. And that sucks, but maybe you just take a little more time. And there's no shame about it. Some people have more money than others. Some people have less money than others. If you and that person are in love, try not to feel too embarrassed, you know?
I think there's a lot of like societal, cultural, this is what was on top of my
disgusting.
burgers, but we needed more napkins. That's what I was telling you, they were stuck to my burgers. I think there's a lot of like societal and cultural shame about talking about money, but my opinion is that that is done by like the bosses so that we can't talk about how much we're
money
earning.
we make.
Like, it's like, don't ask someone how much they make. That's uncouth. Why? Your paycheck does not determine your value. I think you gotta kind of unlearn that shame and that stigma.
How to deal with the stress of moving in. I think you just be gentle with each other. Know that maybe you'll have a couple of small tiffs, and that's okay. Forgive each other. Don't take little disagreements so seriously if they really don't mean that much. If you both are just in a high stress situation. And once you're moved in, be prepared for your partner to need some space. Because you probably need a little space too.
I think it's really just like, as like cliche as it is, it's just like communication is like key. You got to talk about your boundaries and your needs, and your partner also has to discuss those.
Moving is stressful. I hate moving.
Yes, me as well.
But I'm really happy to be living with you now. It's all worth it in the end.
I hope we don't have to move for a while.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
What?
If I could never move again.
When we find our forever home, you're gonna be vibing.
I'm gonna be freaking out. I hate moving. But then again, if I had like a bunch of money where I didn't have to worry about movers at all, then I would be moving all the time.
Okay. You know, would you be paying people to pack for you as well?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I would.
What do you think the worst part about moving is for you?
Well, my body is not conducive to lifting. I just have, like, I've had a bad back since I was a child.
You were born and they were like,
I was born with a bad back.
this thing's whack.
And then my boobs got huge. And And so, you know, and my mom, I got my bad back from her, and she has horribly damaged her back. So when I look at her, I see my future, and I say I shouldn't lift a finger.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
So I think the worst part is the pain, because I'm always in pain after moving.
Baby.
But I get a little irritable, and that's probably the worst part. Is normally I'm in such a good mood, and then for about a month before I move, I'm like a movezilla.
You're still nice to me.
I am.
You're still nice to everybody. I think you're just more stressed.
But I think I'm like more inclined to lash out at people than I normally would be, and I hate that. I think what I try to do is to just be aware of it and be like, I'm not actually upset, I'm just stressed about moving.
I think you're very good about vocalizing that too, though.
I try to, and then I try to like, if I recognize that I'm doing something wrong, I try to call it out immediately and not do it
within
anymore.
yourself.
Not do it anymore, but
you're good at that.
I think everybody, when they get stressed, their mood gets a little bad. So
You're just human, my angel girl.
You're right.
Now I'm going into food coma.
Do you want some iced tea?
Iced tea tastes to me like how hay smells.
Iced tea to me is the beverage of the adult woman.
That's awesome.
I love iced tea. I've always loved iced tea. This is where the burger starts to fall apart, and you're kind of having to like hold the wet bun together with your little hands.
Is there a way to subtly let men know I'm gay and not interested to avoid unwanted flirting? You should say, I'm gay.
Talk about your past relationships.
Say, sorry, I'm actually waiting for my girlfriend right now. My girlfriend who I'm in love with.
I'm assuming you're single.
Sorry, I'm waiting for my ex-girlfriend right now. My ex-girlfriend who I was in love with. You should say, okay, wait, okay. Try and hit on me as a man, and I'll be the man. I'll be the woman.
Hey, I'm a man. Are you interested in sleeping?
Hey, how about them ladies? Am I right? Try that.
I feel like he would be like, oh yeah, let's get another one and get a hotel room.
Ew. Not even like an apartment, like a hotel room. What a sleazeball.
He's sleazy.
Alyssa is sleazy as a man. I wonder what you would be like as a man. Like I feel like so much of your personality is like inherently.
Because I don't think I would be a gay man.
You don't?
I don't think I would like that.
I don't
think I would like that.
To be a gay man?
Yeah, because I barely like dudes, so I feel like I would not. You know, like I don't think I would be gay.
That's awesome.
I would be like, I don't know.
I wonder.
I would probably be like one of those. I would be like a scary Harry Styles type who's like dressing weird,
but is with women ultimately.
Probably, right?
I don't know what I would be like as a man. I wonder if I would be gay, or I love women so much, but is part of the reason that I love women because I can relate to them so much. I don't know. I think they're gorgeous and hot. I just like to think that I'm queer in every life. Maybe I'd be a bi man. Or straight, but I do drag like Maddie Morphosis.
Oh, I don't know how I would be as a man.
If you were a man,
I'm afraid.
And I was a man, we could be gay together.
That's true.
Oh, imagine if one of us was straight.
You always think about this.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking to me. Because I'm in love with you.
I'm in love with you. Also, apologies for any bad table manners that I'm having.
Oh my god, I'm talking with so much food in my mouth. I feel like if people don't like food in their mouth, they're not watching.
They're not watching this. I'm trying. My sister is very sensitive to food noises, so I always try to do my best. But it's hard when you're talking.
It's hard when you choose to answer questions and eat. And we're so hungry.
We're so hungry. We ate breakfast. I don't even know why we're so hungry.
It's 4 o'clock.
I know, but still, we ate late breakfast. In this house, we're always eating at odd times of the day.
Maybe we're hungry because we smell the In-N-Out and it's irresistible.
It's so good. Lauren didn't even used to like In-N-Out.
I didn't. For a long time, I was like, I don't get the hype now. ambrosia.
She also like didn't eat that much meat previously.
Yeah.
But if I don't eat meat, I get very exhausted. I need it. I need meat every day. But God, I can't wait for lab-grown meat.
Why?
It's better for the environment.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I wish I could be vegan, but I cannot.
Because you need that iron so bad. Yeah.
And
I very easily
other
veer anemic.
protein sources don't cut it. I have very low iron.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
I feel like I'm becoming a bad hostess because I'm in a food coma now.
No, I'm gonna find one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. There's a question that I know that I want to talk about. This person says, can I make you both quilted hoodies as a thank you? Y'all bring me so much joy. I will be responding to you because I do want a quilted hoodie.
I want a quilted hoodie.
Well, they want to make us both them. Kenny Craig.
Kenny, I love free things.
And I love quilted things, specifically.
Kenny Craig.
Oh, okay. Thank you for DMing us both, Kenny. We will respond to you. We've answered this before. How did you guys meet? We met on TikTok.
I was following Alyssa on TikTok, and I was saying, I'm in love with you in her comment section. And then one day she followed me back. And then years later we met in real life. But we didn't really talk between those 2 points in time.
We found old DMs.
I DM'd you when you followed me back. I was like, you're one of my favorite content creators. You were like, thanks, hun.
No, I think I was being really sweet. I'm not very, like, I'm very, like nice online, but if you meet me in person, I'm probably like a million times more, like, ultra friendly. Just because I'm like, you're a person and we're talking, you know? It's just hard to connect. I appreciate it all. Everybody who messages me, and I love you all. And I think you know that. But
You're funny.
I think it's hard for me to make friends with like online mutuals because it's hard to connect for me in that way. Because people are so different online than they are in person.
That is true. That is true. You're very different online and in person.
Well, I think it just depends. Actually, right now I'm being real.
Actually, no, yeah. Your YouTube... This is how Alyssa actually is in the YouTube videos.
Yeah.
In TikTok and in Reels, she's like a character.
Only sometimes, yeah.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
But this is like you. You're...
Because I'm a performer. And I'm having fun and I'm a writer.
Uh-huh.
And an improviser. And I hate planes! We'll wash you up good after this. How do you get your partner's parents to like you? And then the same person has asked what to do if parents get in the way of a relationship.
Okay. If parents get in the way of a relationship, I'd say you're probably young. Because you're probably living at home. I would assume, right? I don't know. When you're young, it's hard because it's kind of like what the parent says goes. A lot of the time. My parents didn't let me date for a long time until I was like 17. This is gonna be advice that maybe you're gonna be like, Lauren, I hate this advice. But I think a lot of times you have to wait it out until you're not with your parents anymore. Because I know that me, when I like tried to get around what they were saying, like I just got in trouble a lot.
She was grounded all the time.
I was grounded all the freaking time.
And she wasn't even doing anything bad.
I wasn't even doing anything bad, thank you.
But much love to your parents, anyways.
Not love to them on that. That was
no,
like,
but just
wacky.
love to you from me. Because Lauren's parents, we get along.
Yeah, no, they rock now.
Around.
They rock now. They were just like going through like a weird uber strict phase for a long time. That sucked it butts.
You were their baby princess. If you are of age and parents are still interfering, which family is huge for most people, or their parents are still interfering, you can't control other people's parents. You can't control how they are going to react to their parents. And if they cannot be brave and stand up for your relationship, then they were never gonna be brave and stand up for your relationship.
Yeah. Well, and it's also like sometimes you can be brave and try to put it to the parents, but if they are running the household, there's only so much you can do. I promise it gets better when you're not living with your parents. I promise.
Yeah. It sounds like it's the other parents are the problem. Well, via this question. And how do you get parents to like you? I think the best way to get your lover's parents to like you is to be so good and so clearly into the person that you're with, because parents ultimately want their kids to be happy, usually.
Yeah, usually they just want to see their kids in a happy, safe relationship.
Yeah.
So making sure that you are presenting to them how much you like your partner, you know, that you're taking care of your partner, that you're not putting them in dangerous situations, that you don't put yourself in dangerous situations.
Up for your partner.
Yeah.
I think is huge. The parents don't have to like be obsessed with your personality. They just have to know that you are good for their child.
Bug, I'm pretty full.
Yeah, me too. You ready to wrap up?
Dude, I'm ready to go lay down in bed for a minute.
Yeah. Well, thank you to everybody who asked us these questions.
If you want to ever ask us questions in the future, make sure to follow Instagram, because that is where we get a lot of these questions from.
And if we haven't responded to your question, we'll get it next time. Oh, you can always ask it again.
Yeah.
We do these videos all the time.
You can always resubmit.
Resubmit, because truly it is like a numbers game. Like, it's just the first ones that I see.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is good. So
Yeah.
you never know.
You never know. Make sure that you are subscribed, that you like this video, that you ding the bell, that you comment, and we'll see you for the next one, Bugs.
Bye, Bug.
Bye, Bug.
Bye, Burger Bug.
Oh, she's funny.
Double, double.